There comes a day when a bird, once caged, feels the breeze not just on its feathers, but in its soul. And on that day, it never returns to the cage, no matter how golden the bars. In life, the hardest thing isn't letting go of the struggle. It's realizing that the struggle itself has become your comfort zone. Sometimes life doesn't hurt because you did something wrong. It hurts because you stayed too long in a place that stopped nurturing your spirit. Kindness is beautiful, but kindness without boundaries becomes self-betrayal. One of the most humbling lessons you'll ever learn is that not everyone shares your heart. Not everyone thinks with your sense of fairness, your depth of loyalty, your empathy. And expecting otherwise only leads to disappointment. You can't teach someone to care. You can't argue someone into compassion. And you certainly can't fix someone who doesn't think they're broken. The freedom you're searching for isn't out there. It begins when you stop giving your peace away to people who haven't earned it. The deepest form of self-love is walking away from those who drain your joy. Love doesn't grow where it's not watered. You can't pour yourself into someone who has holes in their soul and wonder why you always end up empty. Elegance isn't about brands. It's about presence. It's how you walk into a room, how you care for what you have, how you carry yourself. A well-worn coat can look like royalty, if worn with dignity. Missing someone doesn't always mean you should reopen the door. Sometimes the memory is meant to be a lesson, not an invitation. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life. Some are just pit stops, helping you refuel and reflect before the next journey. If you keep trying to adjust everyone else, you'll exhaust yourself. But shift your mindset, change your environment, or both, and you'll breathe easier. A promise that keeps turning into excuses isn't a promise, it's a trap. Don't wait for apologies that never come. Sometimes peace is found in walking away without slamming the door. This road of life is unpredictable. People will swerve into your path without warning. Don't take it personally. Just stay alert, stay centered. You truly learn who someone is not when they're winning, but when they lose access to your benefits. That's when masks fall. That's when truth speaks. Being honest might make you stand alone, but it's better to walk alone in truth than to be surrounded by flattery and lies. You grow only as much as you're willing to sit with your own truth. Truth isn't always pretty, but it's always freeing. Facing yourself is the beginning of true maturity. Discipline isn't a punishment. It's a gift you give yourself. Without it, you're tossed around by emotions, impulses, moods. With it, you create your own structure, your own rhythm, your own peace. The first to admit fault is not weak. They're wise. The first to let go is not cold. They're clear. And the first to walk away? They've simply stopped hoping for change that was never coming. More powerful than choosing the right person is the strength to walk away from the wrong one before they damage your soul. If you're constantly second-guessing whether something is worth your energy, chances are it's not. Forgiveness doesn't always require a conversation. Sometimes the most powerful act of healing is done in silence, with a heart that says, I release you. I release me. Anything you obsess over ends up controlling you, but the moment you breathe and let go, that's when you remember who you really are. You won't always have the answers, and not everything will make sense today. But give it time. The dots will connect. So take care of your energy. Speak your truth quietly. Protect your peace. And remember this: the sun doesn't rush to rise, yet it always does. And so will you. If even one of these lessons touched your heart, take a moment to reflect. Share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom that grows with time.